Hello, everybody. Hi, my name is Cheryl Smith. I'm an ODSP recipient without dependents. The child tax credit does not benefit me. My children have grown and have children of their own. I live in private market housing by the skin of my teeth and dependent on a roommate who might up and leave at any time. That has just happened. I get applicants that are worse off than I am. My mother always told me, don't bring anything if you can't share it with everybody. And so I share my ODSP benefits with the welfare recipients I share my house with. Last February, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I know I'm not the only one. I'm grateful for the medical treatment I have received and the team I have. Doctors and hospitals are the finest. I was lucky. Spiritually, I have never had such effective therapy and am mystified as to how well I am healing from a lifelong angst that has many diagnoses. But cancer costs money. There are all kinds of associated costs with 3 operations. And after all that, there isn't the food allowance to promote my own good health. I can't make the money last into the 3rd and 4th week. It's simply not enough. If I was able to get to all the specials in all the stores every week and spend all the rest of my time cooking, it would still cost me more than $30 a week, which is what the healthy food basket allows me. Try walking into No Frills with $30. It's not a week's worth of food. And every week you go back, you get a little less. Next month, I pay my full check in rent, and I continue to do so until I find another roommate. That, or move into a room. A 53-year-old woman on ODSP, recovering from breast cancer, moving into a rooming house where there's even less ability to cook and eat well. Yet it is the plight of many in far worse condition than I am. I wonder what their prognosis for a speedy recovery is. After I leave here, I go to the hospital to check a scar to see if it's become infected. A healthy diet and lifestyle is my best defense against infection, and I can't afford it. So that leaves me entirely dependent on food banks and drop-ins for the month. Can you imagine a doctor saying to me now, go home and eat food at food banks? That'll be your best effort towards a good prognosis. But doctors don't tell me that. They tell me to eat properly. It's basic. Canada Food Guide says 2 servings of fruit and 5 vegetables a day. The Cancer Society says put 3 different color vegetables on my dinner plate every night. Impossible with the available funds. It's one thing to go out once and shop for these specials and then come back and tell me what I should be able to live on. But try living my life. Life costs money. Winter boots cost money. Cab fares after operations cost money. It's also stressful knowing that you're not doing all that you know could be done to optimize your chances of recovery. Not only that, but eating well for 2.5 weeks and not eating well the rest of the time must be stressful on my body. Where is all the money supposed to come from? For toiletries, laundry, cleaning supplies, pet food, telephone, cable, clothing, linen, furniture, appliances. Are we not supposed to do these things? Of course the money's gone in the first 2 weeks. You had to spend it on a pair of boots because yours fell apart in the middle of a snowstorm. I do the best I can on all fronts except this one, and I have no control over it. How far does $100 typically go? What some might spend at lunch or dinner, I can stretch beyond your wildest dreams. I've had a lot of practice. An extra $100 means I have a better shot at eating healthy through most of the month. That would leave me healthier, more energized, and less stressed. I think the $100 healthy food supplement for adults and assistants is reasonable and necessary. To deny us yet again would be a crime. After all, we're not asking for the whole pie, just a few of the crumbs left behind by the party goers. May our voices be heard and our prayers answered.